Hi everybody, welcome back to Virginia's World. It has been a minute since I actually sat down and did a story time. I haven't sat down with my peeps in a minute, so this is going to be a 2-in-1. I'm just going to chop up this video, but make it 2 story times. This is my story time, as you see in the description box below. Let's talk about strip club. Shall we talk about strip clubs? I'm gonna talk about men strip club in one video, and the other one and the females in the other. If you like my beanie, I got this as a wedding gift. My sister gave it to me. I've been rocking it like crazy. I didn't know if the lips and the beanie was too much, but hey, I'm a little extra anyway. So, anywho, for those who are not familiar with who I am Regina, right here in Las Vegas. Oh, this is a wedding gift, you guys. Not a wedding gift. It was a birthday gift, wedding gift, because birthday and wedding was on the same day. But my husband bought me this for my birthday from Pandora's. I think it was Pandora's, because usually I get all my jewelry from sales, and he went and got this from Pandora, which I love. So I got this from sales. But anywho, off topic. But yes, so these story times is definitely going to be about strip clubs, my experience in female strip clubs and male strip clubs. Did I like them? Did I not like them? If you want to know, keep watching. All right. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get that out of the way first before we get into this video. My Facebook name is Keyshawn Maurice Robinson, and my Instagram name is Sleepless NLV Envy. I always put it right here at the bottom of the screen. So if you're here to listen to my story time, please, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let's continue to grow this family. Let's continue to grow. Okay. All right. So this one is going to be about male strip club. So let's get into it. Okay. So, since I live in Vegas, I have been a lot of places. I've been so many places, I've running out of places to go, including strip clubs, right? But it's not a lot too many male strip clubs in Vegas. It's a lot of, well, it used to be a lot of male reviews. Review and strip clubs are different. Big difference. So I've been to a few reviews for the white man, like Magic Mike and OGs, things like that. It's not the same as an actual strip club. So the first time I went to the strip club to see the men's strip club is to a strip club called the Palomino, right here, this bitch right here. And I don't even know if that strip club, honestly, if it's still open or not. I don't know. But I've been there one time. And this is the story. So back in the day, well, still actually to this day, I try to find stuff here in Vegas to do, and strip club was on my list of things to do, man and female. And so I wanted black strip clubs. I wanted to go see some black schlong. So I found Palomino. Because I was local. I didn't. They wanted to give me all that extra stuff. The limo. Courtesy limo ride and all that stuff. I didn't need that. I just wanted to go. So, me and my friend at the time, Tammy, rest in peace. Actually, she had a funeral coming up. But me and her had went to the Palomino together to go see the strip club. We didn't know what we was getting into. We didn't know what was going on. We didn't know nothing. So we was like the first ones there. And we saw all these, it didn't even register, because I saw all these men walking past me and looking at us, and I was just like, it never even registered to me that these are the strippers, because they had on street clothes. Never registered at all. And so eventually, like around 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, that's when that doors, when everybody started coming in, the whole atmosphere changed, and it was a little hole in the wall. Palomino, there's an upstairs for the women, and then there's the downstairs for the men, and the men has this hole in the wall, so it's not even that big. So we were sitting at this table, like in the middle of the aisle, we were sitting at the table, and then over this side was VIP. It was like the booths, like the booth seats, and then everybody else was sitting at the tables. So the place got filled up after like 7:30. And we were like, where all these people came from? Honey, we didn't know what we was into. We didn't know what was coming. So as soon as the doors opened, the MC got up on the mic, said, said his little intro, whatever, and then all of a sudden, all of these men from every single place started coming out of the woodworks on that ass. And they were like, I mean, like, wow. I had never seen strip clubs for men like up front. Never seen it. I only seen it like in movies and stuff. So this one stripper, oh my God, this lady was like probably bigger than me, or maybe she was my size or whatever. He picked her up, flipped her upside down. This is the first time I never seen women go someplace and not have on underwear. Oh my God. These women came there literally for the strip, like to get it cracking. She went up to the stage. He flipped her upside down. She had on no underwear. He put his face all in her puss. I was grossed out and yet intrigued at the same time. I was like, what is happening? Have anybody else experienced them? Have anybody else gone to a male strip club? Not a review, a male strip club. Where they actually get down at the strip club. Where they actually they make you embarrassed how freaky they get. Honey, I eventually crept my way up from where I was to the VIP. I just slid in somebody's booth. I didn't even care because the ladies that was in the booth wasn't even in the booth no more. They was at the stage. And that's the only way you can see at this time was just, move, sit in the booths. Because you can't see the strippers anymore. Honey. They had you all over the place. I had my own stripper eventually by the end of the night, but I was still intimidated by this time. Like I was intimidated because I maybe was like 20, I maybe was in my early 20s when I went. So that was like a long time ago. So I was still intimidated. I didn't know anything about strippers, strip clubs, strip life. I'm still learning. And in my next video, I'm going to explain, but this is just strictly about the men. I'm going to fast forward to a couple of years ago when I went to the Black Magic. Now, for those who are not familiar with Black Magic Strip Club, okay, the Black Magic review. Now, this was actually like a review, but big ups and kudos to Vivica Fox. Because a couple of years ago, Vivica Fox did this like reality show. It was either on Bravo or Oxygen or something like that. And she was making her strip club thing of Black Magic. I don't know if it was intentionally supposed to be strippers, but I think it had something to do with a dance review. She was doing something with it. And it eventually turned into a male strip thing, It turned into that. And I don't know, she probably get money on the back end for them because, they were hot out here, like ice hot. And you can find them on Groupon. That's how I get all my stuff. Groupon, if you ever find this video, please sponsor a girl because I buy everything off of Groupon and I make y'all rich. Okay? I help y'all bank account. But anywho, I found them on Groupon and it was around my birthday. I was at work and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do that year for my birthday. And my coworker at the time, her name is Tani. Shout out to Tani. She was like, I never been to a strip club. Let's go to a strip club. I said, bet. There's something on Groupon called Vivica Fox's Black Magic. So I had all of my friends buy the ticket to go see Black Magic. My birthday comes. It was at this night, it wasn't a hole, it wasn't a hole in the wall, it just wasn't a big place, but it looked like a castle outside. I forget the place that they was actually at, but it wasn't like a beat up hole in the wall, so that was great, first of all. And then you go in, they told him it was my birthday, so we got the birthday, thing, got the sash, the crown, and we had this thing called never ending alcohol or something like that. So anytime you drink a glass and you empty that glass, they come and refill that glass again. When I tell you, honey, I ain't never getting this drunk off of champagne in my life. I don't even drink champagne. Don't drink it at all. I just started really drinking wine, but champagne was a no-go. I hated the taste. But every time you finish drinking your glass, they finna come and bring you some more, okay? And I get why they do that, because the more drunk you get, the more you forget that you're spending money. The money that you wasn't even planning on spending, you don't even give a crap after a certain point. You just so when you get on the inside, we sat right at the front. You know, I think we could actually sit wherever we wanted because it was small enough. I'm like, so we have also brought this thing called the Boom Boom Room package, or the Chocolate Factory package, or something like that. So we didn't know we was getting ourselves into. So, you know, the show started on time. Them chocolate, man, them black magic men were so beautiful. We got to look at them. We got to touch them. I mean, they were beautiful. And I have a quick video somewhere, like way at the bottom, like of the actual review. And you guys can check that out. I'm gonna link that video below so you guys can actually click on it and actually see it. Like, so if you want to actually come to Las Vegas, please hit up Black Magic, okay? So after the show is over, which lasts maybe about an hour, and you already hot and bothered by this time, right? You buy the Boom Boom package. We go into another room, and then they sit you and your party in a big old seat, like your own personal booth, but it's huge, right? Big enough for you and your party. And then you're just sitting there chilling, and you're chilling. All of a sudden, strippers who just did their thing on stage has one by one walk into the place that you're sitting in the Boom Boom room. And they go from each booth, right? They go to each booth. And then it's like they finding out, and you're figuring out if that stripper is for you. Is this booth for you? Is those strippers that's coming over dancing with you? Are you vibing with those strippers? Each one of my girls had their own stripper, including myself, by the end of the night, okay? I had got this stripper. I still follow him on Instagram. I'm going to try to actually find his name, and then I'm going to link it, or his Instagram handle right here. I'm going to try to link it. Hopefully I'll find it if I can remember what his Instagram name is. But I am going to link it. So you guys can go and follow his Instagram page, okay? We were dancing so hard. And I was so cute. I had on this yellow bodysuit from Fashion Nova. My hair was pretty much, was it like this? It was kind of like this, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But I think it was long like this, and had on a yellow bodysuit. And oh, I was killing. I was so cute. Go follow my Instagram. You'll find it. You'll find those pictures, okay? And so he was dancing with me so hard, like he bent me over, like he bent me clean over. And man, I tell you, my boobs was hanging out of my outfit. Like it was, like he was bouncing me from the back like this, and my titties was literally hanging out of my outfit. And at this point, I didn't even give a damn. I could care less. I really could care less at this point, because we was vibing, you know what I mean? And then he was like, you was so sexy. I'm like, you are too. He was chocolate, and he had dreads. His body was banging, honey. So I look back and I'm trying to see what my girls was doing. Girl, they strippers had them doing some other things too. So I was like, get your life. That's all I'm like, get your life. Get your fucking life. That's why we here. Get your fucking life, right? And so we're fucking drunk, wasted. So the stripper that I was with, we're dancing, like we're really dancing, and he was like, I think you're so fine. Let's exchange numbers. Meet me after the club. I was like, cool. Bet. I'm going to meet this stripper after the club. You damn right I'm going to meet this stripper after the club. Pause right there. When I say, again, be careful, ladies, if you come to the Black Magic and you get the package of where, you get the constant alcohol, constant champagne, be cautious. If you've never drunk this much champagne in your life, it's going to sneak up on you. So when the show was over, we was outside of the club hanging with the strippers, okay? Hanging with the strippers, and my friend had her own, I think his name was Mr. Loverboy1 on Instagram too. And that was her stripper. We outside hanging with them, eating food and everything. By the time we leave, I was waiting to see my stripper, and I saw him. He gave me the wink like time to grow. So I'm like, okay, my stripper has arrived. I'm finna go. Man, I followed him. True story. I followed him to his apartment. I'm sitting in my car. I'm texting someone. As I'm talking to him on the phone, I feel myself dozing just like this. I feel this happening. And it snuck up on me so hard that the next thing I remember, the sun was fucking coming up. The sun was coming up. So the stripper didn't talk to me for a few days, and I feel like a bitch because all my friends knew I was supposed to be leaving and going to fuck a stripper. So when I told them I fucking passed out in the car, they was like, so did we, bitch. We was so motherfucking drunk. We was fucking drunk. I was like, oh, I thought it was just me. They was like, no, bitch, it wasn't just you. We were fucked up off that goddamn champagne. So I was like, good. Now I know it just wasn't just me. So I was afraid to talk to the stripper because now I'm embarrassed and stuff. I'm like, I'm supposed to, I'm not afraid to fuck. And it's a stripper, please. So eventually, I talked to him again and I told him what happened because he just thought I flaked on him and bailed on him. I was like, no, that wasn't it at all. I really was at your place. I just fell asleep in the car. So he was like, well, let's meet up again. But then, to be honest, I got scared again. And this was a couple years ago when I had the opportunity to actually make that up and have sex with him again, which I actually got scared. Because then I started having all these crazy thoughts like, well, he is a stripper. How many girls do he sleep with after the strip club? Is he trying to hit me raw? Will he give me something? Then I started freaking out. And then I chickened out on him. And then I made him think that we was going to sleep together like three times. And then I just stopped answering him because I was a bitch. At this point, I was too afraid now. I scared myself out of having sex with the stripper because I let myself get in my head. But I say, if you haven't been to a strip club, ladies, if you haven't been, give yourself the pleasure of going once in life. You don't have to go again if you don't like it. But just once in life, go to a strip club, have a good time, have the time of your life. Let your hair down, hang out with your girls, have some fun, because that's what me and my girls is all about here in Las Vegas. We don't hang out that often because all of us have lives and we're children and busy. But when we do get together, we make it an event. So thank you guys for watching it and another episode of Regina's World and my story time. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to this video, and I will see you in the next one.